Hi friends. I mean, this one I think is my favorite. It's what I aspire to be. No, I'm kidding. Adorable. I love my aprons. I have them for all seasons. That's just something I did long before I started videoing. This week, I'm making today's overnight oats times 4. Last week I made them with berries, blueberry overnight oats, I believe you saw. This one's a take on something that I love. I love White Russians. I love all things coffee. I love all things chocolate. Hang on. So I also love a mocha latte, coffee, mocha, whatever. Anything chocolate. It could be a mudslide. I mean, who doesn't love, we used to drink them all the time. I'm going to make a coffee flavored mocha overnight oat. Tiramisu, I don't know. It's going to be good because I've done it before. Very easy. And I got everything ready to go. Have you guys seen this gadget? I've had this for about 20 years. That's a cup of Greek yogurt. If you ever want the best tool for peanut butter, when you got to do peanut butter cookies and they want a cup, watch. Can you see it? Plop. That's it. You scrape that off. Dishwasher safe. You just had your perfect cup. And if you could see it, I don't even know if they make this anymore. You can go down to 2 cups, 1.5 cups. It tells you right there. You just push the object out. So for those of you that have dealt with, well, a cup of organic oats. For those of you that have dealt with putting a cup of peanut butter in here, then smearing it in there and leveling it off and getting it back out, this is a lifesaver. Pampered Chef, 112-year-old utensil. If you can find it, you're in business. We got a cup of Greek yogurt, a cup of oats. So this is the part you probably don't have at home, but they sell it right in Walmart. I put all my protein powders in canisters. I wish I kept the container. This is Premier Proteins Cafe Latte. In other words, it is coffee flavored. So I'm putting, if you were doing a shake, it would call for 2 scoops. So that 2 scoops is 30 grams. I'm doing 4 cups of overnight oats. So I'm going to do 4 scoops. So that each cup is going to have 15 grams of protein just in the protein powder. That would be for 2 shakes or 4 overnight oat cups. So, a cup of organic oats, a cup of Greek yogurt. That Greek yogurt was from Sam's Club, and it is 18 grams for 3/4 cup. So I used a cup. So I've got more than 18 grams, but you got to divide that by 4. My app does the math. We've said this before. There's nothing math. I'm only good at 2 things. Well, maybe 3. Swimming, cooking, love decorating. I guess I'm good at a couple things. You do the math, though. I'm not good at math. Now, so I did my coffee-flavored protein powder, Greek yogurt, oats. This is 1 cup of almond milk, vanilla flavored. If I had Fairlife milk, I'd use that. That's a high-protein milk. I don't have any left today. If I had just plain milk, 2%, 1% skim, I'd use that. Use what you have. That's my motto. Here's the weird part. So we got coffee-flavored protein powder. This is instant coffee. I'm going to add 2 heaping tablespoons. And if you don't like coffee, you're not going to like this recipe. Look at somebody else's recipe today. 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. Chia seeds, remember we talked about them. They're my friends. They're high fiber, they're high protein, they're good for you. We're making 4 cups of this, so it's going to have, let's see what we got here. You know, I should have my glasses on. This has 5 grams of protein for 2 spoons. So what do you think? Let's do 3 spoons. And then I'll figure it out in the app. A little vanilla extract. The sweetness is going to come from that protein powder because the plain Greek yogurt, I'm putting a little vanilla. The plain Greek yogurt is tangy, so there's no sweetness yet. Okay? The protein powder is going to give it sweetness. If you like it really sweet, you could put maple syrup in this or honey. Or if you're into the artificial sugars, do the artificial sugars. That's what I used to do in the beginning when I wanted it sweeter. And then I'm going to whisk this all together and try to get it to be the consistency that I want. Now remember, it should look runny today because the oats have to absorb the liquids and swell up. You can see that pretty good, I think. Oh, it looks like a great coffee ice cream right now. But I'm not done. You know, I'm never done. What I'm going to do after I've mixed it together thoroughly is I'm dropping in chocolate chips. So it's going to be coffee, chocolate, chips. You'll see. I'm going to say roughly a quarter cup. Plop. Now, there was a time when I first had surgery, they would only be sugar-free chocolate chips. Sugar-free chocolate chips. These are dark chocolate, better for you chips. I got them on Thrive Market. So they're the good cacao, however you say it. They're good for you. If there's a such thing as good for you chocolate, I got it. I don't do the artificial sugar-free ones anymore. I'm just trying not to. So what I have here, you can add nuts to this, but since I put the chia seeds today, I'm not doing the nuts, but I'm going to show you how I would do one. Roughly, it's going to make 4 of my little cups. Let's try with 2. These come out delicious. If you like coffee and you like chocolate, I sprinkle it with cocoa powder on top, and when it chills, you get the tiramisu vibe. You could, if you wanted to, put a little whipped cream on top and pretend it's your dessert. This gets chilled in this container. The oats will absorb the yogurt, milk, and all the goodies. And tomorrow, well, for 4 days or 4, this makes an excellent snack. High protein, calcium, fiber, good for you stuff. So we'll go back through it again. 1 cup of milk of your choice. 1 cup of oats. I have organic oats, old fashioned. 4 scoops of Premier Protein Cafe Latte coffee flavored powder. 2 heaping tablespoons of coffee, instant coffee. Knock off, this is Aldi's. I did 3 spoons of chia seeds, some vanilla extract. We watched it, minutes, whisked it together. I'm going to make 4 of these cups. They're usually about half up. Oh, chocolate chips, roughly quarter cup. I measured with my hand. So you get a few chips here and there. It's chocolate coffee. It's like a dessert, but a good for you one. And then I topped each one with a little cocoa powder like a tiramisu vibe. I make it up as I go, as I keep telling you, and I hope you like this. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you try it, if you like it. If you don't look at it, don't like it, don't gag. Love you guys. Thank you.